Hi students, how are you? I hope each one among you are doing great and well. Welcome to Supnet's classes. This is Rahmat Latif, your biology educator. In this video, we are going to learn about kingdom Plantae, kingdom Animalia, and some of the acellular organisms. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, please remember that kingdom Plantae include photosynthetic, right? Photosynthetic plants. Obviously, we knew it, right? Photosynthetic. They are photosynthetic. We can say that they are autotrophs, right? They are eukaryotes. They are eukaryotes. That means their cells contain they contain membrane-bound organelles. They contain membrane-bound organelles. Along with membrane-bound organelles, they contain well-defined nucleus, right? They contain well-defined nucleus. Kingdom Plantae are photosynthetic, they are autotrophs, they are eukaryotes. Since they are eukaryote, they contain membrane-bound organelles, they have well-defined nucleus present. Moreover, their cells contain cell wall. What? Their cells contain cell wall. I'll write it down here. Their cells contain their cells contain cell wall, which is absent in animal cells, which is absent in human cells. Okay, they contain cell wall, and that cell wall is made up of cellulose, right? In plants, their cell wall is made up of what? Their cell wall is made up of cellulose. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, right? But since I told you that kingdom Plantae include autotrophs, they are photosynthetic, but some of them are, heterotrophs as well. Those plants are known as insectivorous. Okay, matlab they just eat insects, and the example is bladderwort. These are insectivorous plants. Okay, bladderwort. We have one more example known as Venus fly trap. Okay, one more example we have cuscuta. It's a parasitic form of plants, parasite. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, right? We are done with kingdom Plantae. Now we will see kingdom Animalia. Okay, let's see kingdom Animalia. Kingdom Plantae, we have to learn it separately in a in separate chapter. After this, I'll tell you kingdom Plantae include which groups. Let me make it clear here only. Kingdom Plantae includes bryophytes. Okay, they include pteridophytes. They include gymnosperms, and most importantly, they include angiosperms, which are known as flowering plants, okay, which shows sexual reproduction. Angiosperms, they are also known as flowering plants, okay. I hope this concept of kingdom Plantae is clear, right? After kingdom Plantae, we have one more kingdom which is known as kingdom Animalia, right? Let me write it down here. We have one more kingdom known as kingdom Animalia. What does this kingdom include? This kingdom includes obviously eukaryotes, right? And they are heterotrophs. Heterotrophs. They have vast mode of nutrition, like they just have they some of them are saprophytes, some of them are parasites, some of them are omnivores, right? Some of them are herbivores, some of them are carnivores, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Okay, they are eukaryotes, they are heterotrophs, right? Moreover, they don't have cell wall. They don't have cell wall. Please remember the main difference between kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalia is the cells of animals don't have cell wall, while in that of plants that is present. Kingdom Animalia, cells of animals don't have what? Cell wall, right? Cells of animals don't have cell wall, they have only cell membrane. Okay, they have only cell membrane present, right? I'll write down one more point of plants, that cells of plants include have cell wall, right? Let me write it down. Cells of plants have cell wall present in them. I hope this concept of kingdom Animalia is also clear, right? Let's move forward. Kingdom Animalia. And how animals store their food? Animals. Kingdom Animalia. They store food in the form of glycogen. Okay, they store food in the form of glycogen or fat. Okay, they store food in the form of glycogen or fat, and their mode of nutrition is holozoic. They just ingest food, right? And they follow a definite growth pattern. Like if we will talk about plants, let me make it clear. Plants, they have indeterminate growth. They don't have limited growth. But in animals we have limited growth, right? In animals we have they have limited growth. Okay, limited growth. And plants can grow beyond their limits. Moreover, animals show what? They show locomotion. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, that they show locomotion. They have capability of locomotion. They can move from one place to another place. Some of the kingdoms were not, some of the organisms were not in these kingdoms. Those organisms which are mainly acellular organisms. Okay, acellular organisms were not present in five kingdom classification. Were not present in five kingdom classification. And you already knew five kingdom classification was given by R.H. Whitaker in 1969. Okay, they were not present in five kingdom classification. Which kind of acellular organisms I'm talking about? I'm talking about viruses, viroids, prions. Okay, viruses, viroids, prions, lichens, so on and so forth. Let's discuss them one by one. Okay, let's discuss virus first of all. They are acellular organism. I mean, some of them are acellular organisms like virus. Virus is acellular because they are not living outside the cell. Once they take entry in the cell, they become cellular. Sorry, they become living because they took the machinery of that cell of the host. Okay, let's see virus. Virus causes so many diseases. It causes so many ill effects in humans like cold, flu, and so on and so forth, right? They are non-cellular. They are crystalline. They are non-cellular. They have crystalline structure. Okay? They have crystalline structure, right? As I already mentioned, they are non-living outside the host. Once they enter the host, they took the machinery of the cell of the host, and they replicate there in the host cell. The name virus, which means venom or poisonous, venom or poisonous, was given by whom? It was given by DJ Ivanovsky. It was given by DJ Ivanovsky in 1892. Okay, in 1892, he just recognized certain microbes in which causes mosaic disease of tobacco, and they were just like similar to bacteria, right? Because they were able to pass through bacteria filters. Then one more person came whose name was M.W. Bejernik in 1898. He just, extract the infect plants of tobacco, and he could say that the infection in healthy plant was caused by fluid. That fluid is known as Contagium vivum fluidum. Contagium vivum fluidum. Okay, Contagium vivum fluidum. Infectious living fluid. Then one more person came whose name was W. M. Stanley. He in 1935 showed that viruses could be crystallized, and those crystals largely contains proteins. Those crystals largely contains what? Not vitamins, not minerals, but proteins. Those crystals were largely contains proteins, okay? And they are inert. They are not, they don't work outside the host cell, because they are not living outside the cell, right? And many of you might know viruses are obligate parasites, right? They are parasites. They live on another organisms. They are obligate parasites. I hope this concept about viruses is clear. you know they contain proteins, but along with proteins, virus also contain genetic material, either DNA or RNA. Okay, either DNA or RNA. Virus that infect plant cells, they include single or double stranded RNA. Virus that infect plant cells either contain DNA or RNA. Okay, but what? Single stranded, not double stranded. Okay, viruses that infect plant cells contain either DNA or RNA, but single stranded DNA. Okay, single stranded DNA or RNA, right? Virus is a nucleoprotein, and the genetic material is infectious, right? Sorry, viruses that infect plants have either single or double stranded DNA or RNA. Okay, single or double stranded RNA. And viruses that infect, sorry, check out it here. In viruses that infect plants have either single or double stranded RNA, only RNA, not DNA. Okay, and viruses that infect animals have either single or double stranded RNA or double stranded DNA. And bacterial viruses or bacteriophages, viruses which infects bacteria, they are usually double stranded DNA viruses, like this, double stranded. We will study this model in molecular genetics. Okay, and they have a protein coat. They have a protein coat which is made up of small subunits, and those small subunits are known as capsomeres. Okay, which forms capsid. And viruses cause so many diseases, like we have examples here: mumps, smallpox, herpes, influenza. Okay, and AIDS in humans, which is very deadly, which is deadly disease which can't be cured. Only AIDS patients, their life can be prolonged through medicines, but ultimately they have to die, okay, because of that disease, right? AIDS, which is in humans, are also caused by virus, namely HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, see how these viruses are very dangerous, right? In plants, virus also cause some of the symptoms like leaf rolling, yellowing. Before autumn they become yellow. Okay, and their height remains dwarf. Okay, they have stunted growth. After viruses, we have one more category known as viroids. After viruses, we have one more category known as viroids. Viroids was given by 1971. In 1971 was given by T.O. Diner. He just saw some infectious agents which are similar to viruses but are not viruses, and they cause what? Potato spindle tuber. They cause potato spindle tuber. Okay, they cause potato spindle tuber disease, and they include free RNA. What they include? They include free RNA, right? They include free RNA. They have protein. Viruses had protein coat, right? But here they have, it's since it's a free RNA and they don't have protein coat like viruses, that's why the name was given viroid. Okay, and RNA of viroid is of low molecular weight. RNA of viroid is of low molecular weight. Low molecular weight. I hope this concept is clear, right? you know this was about viroids. Why they are known as viroids? Because they don't have that protein layer in them, right? After viroids, we have one more category known as prions. We have in modern medicine, we knew some of the neurological diseases, right? that, that contains abnormally folded proteins. Prions contain, they contain neurological, they are certain infectious neurological diseases which were found to be transmitted through abnormally folded proteins, and the agent were similar in size of viruses but not viruses. That's why these agents are called as prions, which cause neurological diseases. And how they cause these neurological diseases? Because it consists abnormally folded proteins, right? Most notable disease caused by proteins are, yeah, sorry, prions are, let me write it down here, let me clear it. Prions contain abnormally folded diseases which cause neurological disorders, neurological diseases, right? They contain neurological diseases. Okay, and prions usually cause diseases like bovine spongiform encephalopathy, bovine spongiform encephalopathy, BSE, and moreover they cause mad cow disease, mad cow disease. Okay, they cause mad cow disease. Its analogous variant is present. Mad cow disease is found in cattle, right? Animals. Its analogous variant is found in humans, that is CR Jacob disease. CR Jacob disease in humans. Okay, I hope this concept of CR Jacob disease is clear. Now we have lichens. They are lichens are symbiotic association. Lichens, they are symbiotic association, mutual association. Okay, symbiotic association between algae, and fungi. Okay, between algae and fungi. Algae prepare, what's the function of algae? Since algae are autotrophs, their function is to prepare food. Algae prepare food. Algae prepare food for fungi, and in turn fungi provide shelter to the algae. Provides shelter to algae. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Function of algae, they are, lichen is a symbiotic association between, it's mutual useful association between algae and fungi. Algae did what? Algae just, algae provide food for, prepare food for fungi, and fungi in turn provide shelter and absorb mineral nutrients and water for its partner. Their association is too close. Their association is that much close. If one will saw a lichen, no one can believe that it includes two organisms, okay, within them. And lichens are very good indicators, that I mean they do not grow in polluted areas. Okay, algal component is known as phycobiont. Algal, this is not visible, I guess. Algal component is known as phycobiont. Algal component is known as phycobiont, and fungal component is known as mycobiont. Okay, mycobiont. We are done with this chapter. I hope you will like this video, and do share this with your friends so that they will come to know what happens in, lichens, what is kingdom Plantae, what is kingdom Animalia. Do subscribe this channel, like this video. I'll see you in such any other interesting session. Till then, goodbye, take care. Thank you so much.